Hey people, my name is Avery Miller, and today we're going to do a really interesting glitch in the original Super Mario Bros. Game that will enable us to play 256 extra glitch worlds that were never intended to be played. We'll talk about that in a second here, but I was trying to come up with what to talk about today, and I thought I might do some more spore glitches, you know, because I did spend a whole $8 on it, but once again, my file was deleted for, the third time after the great cleansing of SoFlo Antonio. Now, a little bit of a PSA here, the fact that this video has more views than, let's say, this video, what the heck?
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
Anyways, then one of my friends suggested to do something on ROM hacks.
Hey Connor. Hey. Good.
But I really didn't like the idea of a ROM hack, so I said, let's not do that. That's right guys, that was a quick demo for my new single, Shut Up Avery, feat The Illuminate. No, but really thanks to the living Tombstone for letting me use his song for that remix thing there. That was, check out his stuff. That song was all his and I basically just overlaid Connor saying, shut up, but it was more just, okay. But I discovered you can make this 256 worlds glitch easier by using a ROM hack. I'll talk about that more later. So, perhaps the most famous glitch in the land of Mario is the minus world glitch, which happens to be the first glitch I ever did. Frankly, I'm surprised I didn't do a game glitch on it earlier. The glitch basically goes as follows. Jump into the wall, go down this warp pipe, then get transported to this place. The level 4-2 warp zone only has one pipe you can enter, so the game assigns this pipe's value to 36. So, when you go through the wall and enter it anyways, it tries to load the 36th world. This is the result, and I'm pretty sure I explained this correctly. Midimoto, how could you let this happen? It's like the 1980s version of the Fine Brothers. JK guys, I think the Fine Brothers are fine. Yeah, but really I didn't mean to offend anybody. It was later discovered that if you use the Japanese version of the game, you could access 256 other minus worlds. I'm not going to go into the technical aspects of this because, as a famous man once said, I ain't no schooler. But you did this by playing the game for a while, then replacing the cartridge with tennis. Depending on what score you got in tennis, you'd be able to go to one of the 256 possible glitched worlds when you put Super Mario Bros. Back in the system. See, this is why I don't play tennis, guys. But there is a ROM hack that actually lets you select one of these glitched out levels from the title screen. I personally don't recommend using this because you should never do anything big corporations don't approve. This message is paid system in order to promote them. Help guys, I'm being held against my will. So I figured today we can take a look at some of the weirdest levels I can find using this strange glitch. So let's start out by trying to play World A. Wow, this is pretty glitchy. This background is all messed up and looks like I'm underwater. This is really not intuitive at all. What the floor just dropped off? And there isn't an end to the level? Where's that infinite pizza slice when you need it, right? What? I can't die? Maybe this whole thing means more than we thought. Maybe Mario is just in denial about... What was her name again? Maybe Mario is just in denial over the princess's death, so he swims forever through the darkness in an attempt to save somebody who can never be saved. Okay, let's try this one. World D level 1. My father, okay, a revered scuba diving master, he always said to me, whenever you're swimming in abandoned lead mines, Avery, the worst case scenario, the worst possible thing that could happen is that you swim into more water. Man, God bless his soul. Maybe that water's from Flint. Oh, Mario, it looks like those mushrooms are finally getting to you, dude. You know, guys, I'd like to think I'm a simple man. I'm not asking for much, really. You know, you gotta be thankful for what you have. But I can't be thankful for this. This looks like something that crazy presidential candidate would design. What's his name? He has the really weird hair. What? Is that Vermin Supreme? How do you get up there? No, that guy's awesome. I'm talking about Donald Trump. Okay, so here's another level that looks just like the last one, only has a bit of a maze thing going on. I don't really know. It's not really that much to say about it. Okay, let's just go to World Cross 1. Okay, so this is a bit more my style. I mean, definitely. Look at this color palette. It's bright. It's new, and I mean, look at all this money. While I was swimming around here, I clicked the right and left button at the same time, and the A button, and this happened. Yeah, that looks healthy. Okay, enough of that. Let's try world copyright symbol? Oh my gosh, how? Dude, this is hilarious. The irony. I literally died after only a few seconds on my first try. Yeah, that's a few seconds more than most people survive the world of copyright. As somebody who has literally received a cease and desist from Nintendo in the past, I can confirm it's about as difficult to survive this level as it is in the real world, copyright-wise. So I'm not sure if I explained this yet, but the reason that all these worlds have weird symbols in their names is because all these icons have numbers assigned to them. Like the number 1 is probably identified as 1, the symbol for 2 is probably 2, etc. But by the time you get to the 40s, you get these sprites. Like this one, which is part of a cloud. Here's an example. As previously stated, the minus world is really world 36-1. If I had to put money on it, this blank symbol is probably identified as 36. So that's why there's a world copyright symbol, I guess. Okay, that's enough for me. I'm gonna go get a mushroom pizza. I'm cold, hungry, and scared freaking deep. Oh, that looks pretty good. I had a good looking pizza. Are those death caps? Hey guys, I hope you liked my video, alright? Now if you look over there, you can find yeah, so if you look over there, you will find the Living Tombstone's channel, the link there, so you should click that, go there, check out some of his stuff. Pretty awesome, I will say. I have some pretty interesting stuff in the works, so sorry that it takes so long to make every video, but you know, it's life, right? Talking to you, Emily. I can't believe I said that. Okay, now you can also check out my new website, which, believe it or not, was designed by the Grid.io's artificial intelligence engine. AI, dude, it's like we're living in the Matrix. Anyways, as the late Mr. H3H3 Etham would say, ta-ta, I'm your uncle, and that's confirmed. It's just a break, bro.
Hey, that's pretty good.